Hey guys, it's Parnellyx. I'm back with another League Starter Guide video. And in this video, I'm not going to talk about, I'm not going to show you guys a new build or a new rune set or anything like that like I have previously. But instead, a new playstyle. And this is going to be the correct playstyle going into the ranked season. And I'm not saying that as I'm not saying that I was playing an incorrect playstyle beforehand. I wasn't showing you guys bad information. But in the preseason, the way people play the game is a lot different than the way people play when their LP is actually on the line. And what I did would work perfectly fine. I did a lot of power farming in the preseason. At least I did a lot more farming and a lot less of going for early game objectives, going for ganks and stuff like that. So hopefully I can show you guys how to pressure the early game. That's going to be kind of the theme of this video, since I try to have a theme for each video. But yeah, so for example, examples for early game pressure would be pathing, imagine if my Krugs are up and my Raptors are up, and I want to gank mid. There's a gank opportunity potentially mid. I'll go take Raptors instead of Krugs, and see if I can gank mid as a result. Because what I was doing a lot in the preseason was I couldn't really rely on my team. Everyone's going for one-for-ones, just all-ins, bunch of random stuff happening. So I would just power farm. I would just take my Krugs, take my Raptors. I just kind of full clear, and then I just go look for ganks. And you can make that work for sure. I did, but with Warwick, you're going to want to pressure the early game a lot more. Not to say that his early game isn't very great right now. I've said this in the past. He doesn't have a very good early game, but so I'm gonna try to ping him out of base. But yeah, he's definitely more mid-game oriented, but you can definitely look for plays in the early game, especially against someone like Lee Sin. You can actually counter gank, since you have a pretty good time in this matchup. Yeah, against Lee Sin, I'm probably gonna do the Krugs clear. Krugs clear is my favorite clear, so I'm just gonna keep it up. I might as well. You could probably go with any clear though against Lee Sin, because he's just really easy to play against. And there's a lot of versatility with how you can deal with them. But I want to actually kind of power farm the first clear. And I know I just said I want to pressure the early game, but Warwick needs to get to level 3 before he can do anything. So we're going to take red into Krugs, and then take Scuttle Crab and blue buff. And that'll give us more than enough for level 3, and give us a lot of gold as well. Because Krugs is the most valuable camp. And here's a perfect example of all the preseason stuff that's happening. So I'm talking about, this is why I haven't been able to really necessarily adapt my playstyle like this in the past. Stuff like this happens. I guess we'll just adapt our playstyle though. You gotta adapt if you want to climb. So Lee Sin just did red and he just killed bot lane. He's going to invade my blue. You can see that he walked in that direction. So after I take these, I'll go invade Lee Sin's blue. Actually, he's gonna take Krugs. I mean, Scuttle. Oh yeah, okay, now he's gonna invade my blue. So we'll take blue right now. Arya wants to gank top. I need level 3 though before I can really do much. If I was level 3, I'd be down for this, but I think this is just a bad. I don't know what the heck that gank is. Ooh, my bot lane actually collapsed. So I actually should have pinged my bot lane about that, but thankfully they were paying attention. If you're not playing in diamonds, or even in diamonds, some of the times, if you're just not playing in high elo, most of the time you're gonna need to tell your teammates where the enemy jungler is, even if it's pretty obvious, because sometimes they just don't pay attention to that. So I'm just gonna go over here. Okay, should flash a flash. It's fine. I'll take it. And I'll go take the Scuttle Crab and probably go back to clearing my camps. I didn't really see where Lee Sin went. I don't think he's able to counter jungle my jungle. Here's an example of, well, potentially an example. Nah, I won't go to. I was thinking about going to gank top, but the lane's pushing in. I use the blue cone to see if I can spot out Lee Sin. Lee Sin's nowhere around, so I might as well just take his romp while I'm at it. It's kind of sketchy though. If he shows up, it'll be bad, but I don't think he will. I should have pulled this up a little bit more. Because if Lee Sin like came in, I don't have flash, and Pantheon could, you know, they could collapse on me, and Pantheon does ignite, so they could probably just kill me. Get our Tiamat. Didn't really need to use a Futures Market, which is fine. There's Lee Sin. Jungle is the most important role. Like, jungle is the easiest role and the most important to look at the map. Like, look at the mini map and just see what's going on. Laners usually have to focus on other stuff, so a lot of times they're not going to be able to spot what's going on. But as a jungler, you're usually just going to be able to. Actually, let's go do this. I need to pick up this wave. So if there's ever a big wave like this crashing and your laner's dead, go pick it up. This is basically a camp of XP. I'm not going to be able to get all the gold, sure, but the XP is very valuable. A lot of people think too much about the gold when it comes to like minions and camps. XP is what was the main thing I care about. XP is what keeps you in. Gold is what helps you get ahead, but XP is what keeps you in. If you're under leveled, you're going to be too squishy. And you're also just not going to have points in your abilities. So we'll just go up here. Swipe the camp. Gotta turn off my heater. Level 5. I want to make a play. Like I said, I want to focus on early game pressure. So I want to look for a gank here. Look at this. Look at this Pantheon being pushed in here. This should be a gankable lane. If Lee Sin shows up, I might be screwed. But we'll go for it. I don't think he's around. Hope I don't jinx myself. Okay, that was actually kind of bad. Okay, I when I was like right here, I realized I probably shouldn't have done that. That was pretty obvious at a certain point. So there's just too many minions, and Fiora wasn't able to like go in on Pantheon. I kind of wanted Fiora to go in more. She might have just pinged me out. I don't have like pings on, so that was just a bad play by me. That's something I shouldn't have done. I just kind of just fed the enemy laner. I was too low on health and allowed Pantheon to burst me. You know, he has ignite and he's just Pantheon, so I should have backed out. I think the initial idea was okay, but once I got into a position to gank and I realized Fiora wasn't going in, I should have just passed on it. But when I talk about early game pressure, a lot of people think, or when you know, when I say early game pressure, a lot of people probably think, you know, I'm just talking about ganking, and I don't want to act like ganking is the only way to pressure. Invading jungle camps, getting objectives like dragons and stuff, that also counts as pressure. So whenever I say early game pressure, this is what I mean. Invading when you can, smartly. Don't just like invade just because I said pressure. You gotta play smart with it. Yep. Nice to cut him off. This is Pantheon might be coming up. This is kind of sketchy, potentially. Actually. Oh, I got the damage reduction off. Nice. And I'm not gonna take blue. I could take blue there, but that's really greedy. Pantheon is probably around, and I'm obviously very low. Let's take out this ward. And let's just recall. I want to recall. I'm too squishy. Like if Lee Sin tries to invade me, he can actually kill me. I have smite, so I'd be able to like heal a bit. But let's play it safe. Play it safe and smart. So see Lee Sin, got that ward off, which is really good. Whenever you use your vision, try to use it like. You need to use your vision against the enemy jungler to track him if you're in like a favorable position, or against any jungler really. But don't put your like wards anywhere that's like too. Wait, what the hell? When the hell did you take that? Alright, it's whatever. Don't have right up. But don't put your wards in a position that's just not helpful. It might seem pretty obvious, but sometimes I'll see people just like, I don't know, They'll put wards like right here, and it's like Lee Sin's not going to realistically be constantly invading me right now. They're not going to be in my jungle like that. So I don't have position here. Their bot lane's able to rotate. I'm just going to have to give the Scuttle Crab. Scuttle's not the end of the world to give up. So we'll just go back to our jungle here. I really wanted my bot lane to rotate there. I could have actually outplayed Lee Sin there by holding Q when to predict his flash kick, but I just didn't. I didn't think it would have mattered, but the Soraka silence is what kind of boned me there. Let's head down bot. They're poked down and they're getting pushed in, so I think they're going to tower dive. I have my ultimate up. I still have everything up. That works. Yeah, this is greedy by them. Nice. Life steal a little bit. Nice. Okay, that's really good. Really good. I don't know what happened mid. Let's clear out this pink ward. I'm not too interested in this dragon. It's an ocean drake, and it's already 10 minutes in the game, so it's the laning phase is going to end somewhat soon, and that's when ocean drake is at its best most of the time. I'll take ocean drake if I have like if it's just, you know, out there, but if I have something better to do, then and it's also not risk free, then I'll do something else. Let's recall for our warrior. Hold on a second. Okay, just want to make sure I was recording. I've done commentaries before and I realized I wasn't recording, so gotta just make sure. And we'll probably go with these this game. And since I'm already taxed, you know, with the futures market, might as well just buy a pink ward. A lot of people think that vision is something you should only... A lot of people think that, you know, like buying pink wards and stuff is for your team, but that's not really the case for me. If I'm playing in bronze, I'm still going to be buying pink wards because I can use vision to help myself out. If you feel like vision doesn't really help you out, then you need to work on how you utilize it. You know, it's like just paying attention to the map, I suppose. Kind of want to dive this Xerath. It's kind of sitting under a tower and I have my alt flash. Oh, yeah, he's not even gonna. Let's cancel the stun. Vault. Kill him. Pushing the wave. And let's look towards bot. A lot of stuff happening in bot. This is the typical preseason junk. But I might be able to clean something up. They're too healthy. I could go in there and get a 1-for-1, but that's probably the best I could get. Even then, it's still kind of sketchy if they have summoner spells up. So let's just clear out the wave. And go back to our camps. This early game didn't go quite as well as I imagined it would. It's kind of because just my laners are getting killed over and over. Like, they're literally getting solo killed. So far, I've been doing pretty well, for the most part, besides my top lane death, which was actually just kind of troll. But that was a little obvious. If I make a mistake, I want to point it out, like why it went bad, and what I could have done to avoid it. The best way to learn is to just learn what not to do, not always, you know, to learn what to do. Ult's coming up. Do we win a 3v3 here? So Lee Sin's obviously around here. Staying in this bush. I had to see the blood trail. It's about to wear off though. Well, let's actually, I want to start a fight. Their bot lane's bot, so I know it's going to be a 3v3 at worst. Let's take this. Dude, he's actually not doing anything. He's just not moving. Let's hunt him down. Cancel his R. Okay, we burned Pantheon ult. It's really good. I was contemplating flashing there, but then I realized, he probably won't be able to kill me. I have some armor. Counters lethality. Let's go back and counter jungle. If Pantheon shows up, I can probably escape or just fight him. Because I do have red smite up. So let's take what we can. Pressuring Lee Sin's jungle while he's dead. Bot lane's getting so... I hate this stuff. We'll run through Lee Sin's jungle. I don't give a fuck. Let him know. Why walk around when he can just walk through it? Let him know who's boss. You're gonna fear him into the ocean break. Okay, I gotta flash out there. So Soraka heal came in. It's kind of unlucky. Well, Soraka heal came in and Vayne was there. That's fine. Obviously, I just completely obliterate Lee Sin in a 1v1 scenario. So I'm not one bit scared of him. But if I managed to get that Scuttle Crab, I probably would have started an Ocean Drake since Vayne needed to recall. But I don't want to do it right now. Because obviously it'll be... They'll see me, walk over it, and it might not go well. It's a little risky. I don't want to take a risk right now. We're not in a position where we need to take risk. Let's head towards bot. Stuff's happening. Things down here. I can actually probably just get this tower. Oh my god, that was actually like really bad for us. I'm not sure what happened there. I feel like everything went well for them, but I feel like we should have still been able to pull out a kill. Really new. Yeah, it's kind of unlucky. I'm gonna call that unlucky. It definitely could have been played better. I shouldn't have ulted that Vayne because I knew that Lee Sin had kick and was able to disengage. So that was my mistake right there. But everything else was, I think, a misplay for my team. I think it was a misplay for my team, but I didn't really like see what happened. You guys can like rewind and see what happened. I feel like we should have been able to get a kill there, nonetheless. Considering I had Vayne snared or suppressed for like 2 seconds. We got first blood tower up top. That's pretty good. Vayne and Lee Sin are the main threats. I'm not gonna really focus on building armor right now because Xerath their only, MR. Xerath's their only magic damage threat right now, and he's 1 in 5. He has double pen, so he'll do some damage to me. Maybe getting a null magic mantle will be okay. That's probably something I'll do. If enemy mid laner ever like builds like something like this, even when they're behind, they'll still do a lot of damage. So just building just one of these will help out quite a bit to counter the penetration. But I'm definitely going to rush 2 armor items. I'm going to go Deadman's, and I'm not really sure what I want to get after that. Undecided. I knew that they didn't have anything up. Xerath wasn't going to be able to help, so I'll go start this Rift Herald. Since we do have vision around here, I feel like the enemy team should predict that I'm doing this, but as long as like I don't think Vayne's going to roam up here. Yeah, Vayne's going to stay bot, so she's the only one I'm really concerned about. Even though Lee Sin's fed, I destroy Lee Sin. I'm also fed, so it'll be fine. Let's see. Yeah, they definitely predicted. Wait, we'll just back up. That was a little sketchy because I knew Pantheon ult was coming. But I was pulling it over there made it so I couldn't really get collapsed on very well. I have my ult coming up. Got a kill in mid lane. It's pretty good. This rock is really fed, so I have a bullet trail, which is dead. It's actually. Oh, fuck. Flashed on me. That's fine. So I didn't really get to utilize that Rift Hero. That was bad. I shouldn't have. I should have put it back here. It's not the end of the world. He burned Flash for it, so it's not terrible. I did not think that Lee Sin was going to. I didn't think like Blitz was going to walk up and have Lee Sin come up on her like that. Twitch got the dragon. That's decent. No, might as well. It's just free dragon. Don't want to walk through here because I always mention this. Don't want to get spotted. Take Krugs, so they're all top lane. So Pantheon, Lee Sin, and Vayne. That's everyone in their team that's actually important. So we can actually just push bot in. I'm going to continue pushing bot in, at the very least. I'll push in this next wave. Take the side lane. Pantheon. Holy shit, I'm canceling these autos. Pantheon might recall along with a Lee Sin. That's my prediction here. Especially since they're MIA. So we're gonna have to like back out. Blitz wasn't really paying attention though. I should have backed out sooner, to be honest, just like for my Blitzcrank's sake. So I could kind of tell he wasn't paying attention there. Can't really fight here. They have a Soraka healing the Lee Sin, so I'm not gonna be able to kill him. I probably need some anti-healing, big time anti-healing here. I could go Executioners, or I could go Bramble Vest. I'm trying to think what would be best here. I feel like I'd probably prefer Executioner since I'm on the offensive with a lot of these engages. When I'm like picking out Lee Sin, for example, he's not going to be like sitting there fighting back. So I'll probably prefer to go Executioners right here. I'll pick up Executioners and then grab Iceborne, I think. I think I like Iceborne's game. Executioner's calling. It's like a Glacial Shroud. We have the futures market to allow us to go into debt for this. But I like the CDR. So now we're pretty big. We're not able to buy any MR for the Xerath. Like I said, Xerath's not a threat right now. And if he pokes us down, like uses his ultimate or something like that. I could just heal off of camps. Check out these wards here. Nice. Right, put me in there, my man. Oh, this isn't good. Unlucky. They're actually gonna go for Baron. You can tell by the way they're moving. I have flash, so I can actually go for a steal here. We'll do it. Nice, got the steal, got the fear. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. We will take that. We will take that. He got rid of the blast cone, but he didn't really expect me to flash there, and the Ahri went in and actually almost killed the Lee Sin, so he was like worrying about surviving, I think, in that situation. Was it Lee Sin? I don't know who it was. I think it was Lee Sin. Yeah, Lee Sin was almost dead, I'm pretty sure. She kind of went in there and caused some havoc and made them not think about the steal. So that's really good. Do we have Baron anyone though? Okay, it's on what's her face? Fiora. Fiora has Baron. So we kinda wanna play around that. She would like to split push, I think, but does she even win the split push against Pantheon? Not really sure. Okay, so Vayne has a QSS, so I can't really like directly ult him right now. I have to see if he... I have to wait for someone else to burn ACC on him and force him to use it. Or I have to just like, you know, yeah, I actually have to, I can't ult Vayne unless I have like, we have like follow up. Or if he doesn't have it. So he's gonna go right there. He's died, but he used the QSS, so. Let's just assault this rocker. Okay, I gotta be careful here. Make sure I don't get sniped by Xerath. Yeah, I should be good now. Get him, Blitzcrank. So whatever. We have Baron. We only have 3 people coming up here. Ooh, that was actually a really nice, flash charm by the Ahri. Somehow Ahri has 10 deaths. If any of you guys have ever seen an Ahri with 10 deaths, that's... I don't think I have, so that's like actually kind of impressive. But we're focusing on ourselves this game. Like I said, it's preseason, so you get a lot of this. This is something I'm used to. I'm trying to adapt my playstyle to how I would in the... This is how I play, like, focusing more on the early game is how I play in the actual ranked season. Because that's when I really want to get every advantage I can for my team. Everyone's focused, everyone's cooperative. Not everyone, you know, everyone, you guys know solo queue. It's not a paradise. But it's a lot better than preseason. Hold off on the Vayne. She had no QSS. She was either going to QSS the fear there, or no, she just didn't have it. And clearly she didn't have it. She didn't QSS the fear. We'll try to push in this wave and get a flank on, so we can dive. Out. We're probably just in the game now. Alright, sick. And that's gonna be it. So we actually got a win here, despite being behind early. It wasn't the prettiest game, obviously. This is preseason, so I couldn't really show you guys exactly like everything that I want to talk about. You know, every game's different, but my laners were losing in the early game, so I had to try to make a couple plays that were possible. I wasn't as proactive as I'd like to be, but that's just because everyone was losing. If I had some winning lanes, I would have been able to actually do a lot more, and got more successful ganks off, got more invasions off, and whatever. But, you know, we'll take it. We did what we could, and besides that, you know, that first death up top against the Pantheon, everything else went pretty smoothly. So, thanks for watching. I'll try to, when the regular season comes out, I'll try to make another video like this when everyone's playing more seriously. And, yeah, really showcase you know, the climb. So check out my stream, you know, when the season starts, because I'm going to be grinding really hard. One tricking Warwick, and peace out.